Okay. Oh gosh. Right. You're looking for new colours for the earrings, but would like different colours. Okay. Right. Good luck, Sammy. Egg pop number 1. 3 pearls in your first one. And your first colour is the sample blurple. So again, it's a mix between that blue and purple. I'm really hoping you can see the purples coming through because they are gorgeous. A pastel yellow and a amber. And then egg pop number 2. 4 pearls in that one. You've got a yolk. Let me just double check. Is that a dark yolk or a light peach? No, he is. He is a yolk yellow. I was correct. So a larger, darker yolk yellow, a silver bells, a apple green, and a silver purple. Sam, what do you think to these? So, new blurple, pastel yellow, amber, yolk yellow, silver bells, apple green, and silver purple. Your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pastel yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The amber is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Yolk yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Not a 7.5, he's an 8. Silver bells is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Apple green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the silver purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Can I get a magenta to match the size or a colour close to raspberry? So we've got the blood orange, which is close to raspberry. It's the closest we have to raspberry. So what I'll do is I'll show you the blood orange and the magenta, and then that way you can sort of see which one you would prefer. Or both, of course. You can swap in both if... Is that the same size? No. I think that's just slightly larger. Aha. Okay. So I've put the blurple in the middle. What do you think to those? That is a hard choice actually between the two. Who was just asking about the swing earrings? Meg, was it you who asked about the swing earrings? Are they the ones like the swing heart, swing star? Is it those ones you're on about? Sammy, can you have the blood and the blurple on the earrings? You can. Which one would you like to swap out for the blood orange? Okay, I'll talk about them in just a second, Meg. Oh, can you keep the magenta? Of course you can. As bright as I have, yes. Which two would you like to swap out then? So bright magenta. Oh, sorry, swap the silver and yellow. I didn't see that, of course. Sorry, because I'm on the new page of comments, I don't think it's bringing up every comment today. So these two, the Blurple and Blood Orange on the jewellery, and then these 5 as your loose pearls. Is that correct? So we're going to have sample Blurple and Blood Orange. Can I swap the green for a Mystic Purple? Of course. And then I'll hold, so these two on the earrings, I'm just taking those away. If I hold these up again, would there be any other swaps that you'd like to do? So you've got the Mystic Pink, the Amber, Yolk Yellow, Mystic Purple, and then that Silver Purple as well.